Why do you just have some randos
You didn't
behind
ask me
him?
my name.
Oh,
All right, who am I here with?
I'm here
Wait,
with
wait.
All right, who am I here with?
I'm Jeremiah Robinson.
I'm Andrea. Did I have to say that?
And what are you guys looking forward to next year?
I am looking forward to being a senior. I'm forward to running president for CMA next year, and I'm excited for prom and the events for our senior year.
Like Jeremiah said, I'm excited for more student-led programs. I'm really excited for having more experience in Mr. Conwell's podcast crew, as well as his communications class in general. I'm also more excited to see which colleges I end up deciding to go to, and prom. Well, prom's not really. Yeah, prom, because it's like this whole school year has been kind of crazy. So senior years were like the year where we kind of settled down and made final decisions.
Exactly, because it was so hard on us as when we were juniors. Like, we just took this is the day we're taking the SAT.
And then we have another one tomorrow. We take the SAT. No,
Right,
the
ACT.
ACT working. So that's another thing.
Right.
I guess another thing I'm excited for is like going to like having this next step and being with my friends while I do it. Cause it's like how cool is it that like we're all gonna graduate
Exactly. We get to walk across that stage
and still
I
keep
didn't
in
mean to cut you
touch,
off.
like after. So I think that's cool. So.
That's it.
Stop laughing! I'm trying
All
to
right,
think.
well,
I would say that I'm also excited to, I guess, be a part of National Honor Society because I'm gonna do it next year.
I am also.
And VOTEC.
I was going to do it this year, but
Too much. It's too
much right now.
So-
It's too much on my plate.
Senior year is the year where everything is slowed down. It's like a year where we can like have like more time like to do jobs or whatever and not worry about stressing out.
I mean, if we had to choose between like any student to be valedictorian, I think it'd be Andrea. Probably one of the hardest working students at our school.
Jeremiah's gonna make me cry.
Aside from it's Maddie, Corey, Thing.
Okay, don't hype him up too much. This is about me.
Right, it is.
I'm kidding. But I will also say that I think the real thing I'm super excited for is just being able to graduate with all my friends. I'm not gonna lie, they made high school so much easier to get through. Cause, okay, don't be a narcissist right now. You're not all that. Calm down. They made high school like so fun. So I thank them as well. I will also say I just want to keep in touch with everybody, even after we go to our different colleges.
Right.
So
Because not everybody's going to have the same thing.
not everybody's gonna go to college. I think that's okay. Yeah, it's okay not to go to college. You know, trade school, community college.
As long as you're doing something after school.
Yeah, as long as you're not just staying at home.
Exactly.
Just go out, get a job, be a waiter, whatever, do something. I'm excited for that.
Andrew, what would you say is like one of the biggest issues that's in
When did this begin?
Like, I'm just changing the subject to add.
So the biggest issue at CMA?
Yeah.
Not enough there's not enough student involvement. I feel like if there were more student-led programs, that would mean that there's more student involvement.
Ashley, what about you? What do you think about communication?
There's a lot of bullying, and nobody really does it. A lot of people picking on other people.
Right. But I also feel, yeah, there's bullying, but it's like small. It's such a small amount of it. Not saying that there isn't bullying at all, but I feel like since everybody has their own group, it's a lot easier.
Or maybe it's because, like, since everybody has their own group, they focus on their group instead of what's going on. So I can understand, but it's like, at the same time, I haven't witnessed bullying. I haven't experienced bullying here.
It happens to me first.
Oh yeah.
You got
And I
bullied?
felt, yeah.
Oh,
it was
yeah, you
like,
did. You
there
did.
was nowhere that I could go,
You did.
because I was really the smallest game was freshmen. There's like nobody that can run to, so I don't want anybody to feel
Another problem I feel like at CMA, or no, the problem I feel like CMA really struggles with is the vape epidemic. That is terrible at CMA. It's like students can't even go like without a second without going
Without
to
their flavored air.
right,
Blast.
going to the bathroom and like just getting a breathe.
It's so sad. Another thing I feel
Yeah.
like CMA, I'm sorry.
You're good.
But another thing I feel like CMA doesn't have enough on, is like hands-on learning opportunities. I mean, there is VOTEC,
Right.
but it's
But-
like, I feel like that should be available for like anybody who didn't know about VOTEC. Like, I feel like since how you know how we have lab and cook, I feel like all classes should have something like that where it's like hands-on learning. Because a lot of people learn better when they have the experience. I'm that way, so I feel like CMA should have that.
Not saying. I also feel like teachers, if y'all see this, try making
Love you, Fresh.
right. Love
Love you,
Fresh,
Conwell.
Conwell,
Love you, Missy Brown.
right. Oh, that's another thing. Missy Brown is leaving next year.
No, the only reason why she stayed was because she wanted to see us graduate.
Right.
And
Right,
it's so sad because I don't
We
want
really the last OGs for real. The last test students. We the last examinations.
No, I thought we were the first one. weren't we?
Yeah, we the first ones.
Yeah, we're the
and
first
we
ones
the
to do
first
that.
and last.
Yes, that's so crazy.
Right.
This is
We
like,
can't act like that just didn't happen.
yeah, we're gonna ignore it. But I think in general, I think CMA has been a great experience overall.
Right.
I like how small it is.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
I remember I was originally gonna go to CAS, but
Right.
Oh,
Same here. I got accepted,
Oh.
but
I didn't realize I got accepted until it was too late.
Cass is
But
crazy.
I'm not actually. I'm not mad about my choice of going to
Oh.
I'm glad I
CMA.
went here. It's not
Even though it like fell off from where I was a freshman, I'm not gonna lie. We took Miss Owen for granted in some ways.
Oh yeah, especially when it comes to like, for example, like March Madness.
Yes, March Madness freshman year was so much better.
It was so amazing. It was so fun. Another thing, I mean, I do appreciate Miss Cox because it's like, without her really like pushing us to actually
Right.
go for it, we wouldn't have the podcast team. So
Exactly.
I feel like thanks to Miss Cox and Mr. Conwell, we actually have that stuff. And it's like,
Another big thanks to my teachers because I learned a lot from this school
Oh, yeah.
alone.
I will say, for the communication thing, I feel like they put some of the students in
yeah, or they're like, or it's like, it's not enough of her like advertising for
That's
the
what I was
podcast
saying.
team.
That's why I wanted to change next year, like more advertisement for these clubs that need to happen.
It's not enough. Like, I feel like it would be amazing if we had like posters or like even on the TVs or announcements, just mention the podcast
Right.
team and how you can, or talk to Mr. Conwell if you have any ideas or if you're interested. So, yeah.
I see that. Let's see. What else? Oh, promotion and that's another thing with the PA. They need to start mentioning. I mean, this is a personal issue because I just started playing this sport, but they need to start like being like, hey, athletes, y'all need to go right now because the teachers won't know.
Because the thing is, they did that last year. No, I think they did that freshman year and they stopped doing it for some reason. It was only freshman year and that was it.
Oh, JD did say it. Oh, you can go.
See, that's the fucking
So,
problem.
right.
That's the fucking problem.
Exactly. And I feel like it's a lot of the
People are so judgmental sometimes, though.
yes, the upperclassmen, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know what it is with that, but it's typically the upperclassmen who be the bullies. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I haven't
the
dealt with
seniors,
it.
I think it was like
The
the
seniors
seniors
last year-
freshman year.
Yes, they
were
were.
horrible.
They were
horrible.
terrible.
It's like, bro, we're freshmen. You're not supposed to be like laughing at us or whatever. We're freaking fresh out of middle school.
Exactly, but question. What would you say, like, we're gonna be like ranking all like the years we've done so far, so who wants to go first?
I like ninth grade was. I actually think 10th grade was the worst year actually because I felt like I didn't like 10th grade. I didn't like anything about it but the classes. Ninth grade was cool because I finally got the high school experience, and 11th grade definitely because this is the most social year
Exactly.
where I can finally get out of my shell.
For me, it was same like what he said, what Ashton said. It was like a butterfly experience. Like I first shut up.
No, it's because I stood up on my tippy toes to look taller and Ethan caught me.
But yeah, I feel like definitely over time, you know, when I was a freshman, I was really into my show. Like I was quiet.
Oh,
I stuck with these guys plus some other
Our
people we
original
don't mention them. Then
Oh,
10th
yeah.
grade year, I got some more friends, but not still like in the end.
The
Then
indie
this
part.
year, I'm basically cool with almost everybody. I say, like seniors,
big group.
sophomores, yeah.
Yeah, because
Not the freshmen. I don't know them
Oh,
like
no,
that.
you're the freshman.
Oh wait, well like two,
some of the
three.
freshmen and some of the sophomores are cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my ninth grade year was like, if I hadn't met like Marie, I wouldn't have become friends with these guys, and I probably would have still like not had any friends even now.
You're a
So
former ROTC.
yes,
Yeah.
I mean I'm not gonna lie, I loved ROTC. ROTC was amazing. If I didn't meet Marie, I wouldn't have had any friends. I would have been like still in my shell. If I didn't have the experience I have now, I think 11th grade year was such a great experience because we could take that into senior year, college, jobs.
No,
I'm
I
also
don't
gonna
go
say
to
sophomore
620.
year. Sophomore year was kind of uneventful. There's nothing new going on. It was always like empty promises. So I'm glad that we at least have a start on our podcast group and everything. More involvement in like certain
Oh, those are
projects.
the seniors.
But it's like they gave us so many empty promises 10th grade year, even 9th grade year, but it only increased 10th grade year. So I'm glad now that 11th grade year, there's more social opportunities.
Oh yeah, I'm actually really glad I met a lot of people like this year. Like adding on to that, like there were some people Kiara and them. Like I would have never expected
Oh, yeah.
me to be friends with.
Remember how
Definitely.
they described Kiara freshman year?
Right.
I didn't see much she was.
She was terrible. Let's see,
That's what I'm
Sanaya,
saying, like how people are
Chet,
so
David.
judgmental. Like,
even Ethan, our cameraman. Like all these people, Kurt, KJ, Amari, like all of them, like they really out there.
I really like,
Right.
yeah, and I also really like how small CMA is because you not only have like your name out there, not like people know your name, but also like you can end up making close bonds with people, or you can end up knowing who you know you're gonna be close with in the long run, and who you're not gonna be close with. So I think that's cool too.
Let me think.
What other questions?
Ashton got cheated in AP for not being AP.
Which AP class?
Fresh.
You know what I really got cheated out of maybe? Communication media arts.
Right, we were supposed to have
That's the
communication.
school name.
No,
It's-
I meant digital media arts.
Right. What is going on? They did Mr. Westcott dirty. You should have. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. Mr. Westcott should have came back. They shouldn't have removed him. They did him dirty.
On shop the school rappers.
School rapper.
Oh yeah,
Oil Up Production.
Oh, yeah, Oil Up.
Studios. Yeah.
At least that's why we have the podcast room now. Cause like now you have an area where you can like make raps and have it nice and clean.
But to like wrap it all up, being a junior has been a wonderful experience because we at the end at the finish line, basically.
We're right, like we got
Like-
less than a couple months.
Right.
Actually. Not even a year. We have a couple
We got
months.
a month and a half. No, not even. We got a month and a couple of days.
Actually, we're seniors now. We took the SAT. We're
Right.
seniors now.
Right.
We just got a couple months, and then we walk across that stage, and then we choose which colleges we want to go to. Go to those colleges. It's crazy. That's scary. It's a scary thought, but it's true. It's a scary thought, but I'm glad that I didn't leave CMA. I'm glad that these guys are still here because I was thinking about just leaving because like CMA was filled with so many empty promises. I'm glad I didn't leave because I have new friends. I have friends from freshman year.
Right. Okay. That's
Oh yeah, Oakland.
L360 SEO.
great. Best friends.
They don't ruin the moment. I also know who I know. Like I also know who I want to be close with in the future. So I think it's nice. But
That's it.
yeah,
That's
because
a wrap.
I mean,
CMA Pharaoh's 2025, bro.
Yeah,
We up.
2025, we did
Okay.
it.
cut the camera.
All right.